Ancha. Konbancha. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys all doing? I'm sorry for being a little late today. I was a little late. I still had to grab a drink and stuff. Oh, it's so hot in here. Hello, hello. Hi, Yuri. Hi, Hector. Hi, Husky. Hi, John. Hi, Takanashi Jonah. Oh, no. Hi, Dark Quack. You got COVID. Oh, no. Take good care of yourself, okay? Take good care of yourself. You should rest up well and drink lots of tea with honey and rest up well and do something fun like play games or watch movies and try to relax, okay? And I hope that I can entertain you with my stream today. We're playing Ace Attorney again. Hi, Jones! Hi, welcome, welcome! Oh, you're all here. It's so good to see you guys again. We're playing Ace Attorney again today, so I hope that's gonna be entertaining. I'm so tired today and I don't know why. I slept a lot and then I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm still tired. Maybe I slept too much, you know? Maybe I slept too much, just a bit too much. Like that's possible too. Maybe I just slept a bit too much. But I've been tired the entire day. Oh, I hate it when that happens. When it's like the entire day is just I'm just exhausted. But I'm very excited about Ace Attorney nonetheless. I love the game. I hope that I will sound energetic either way. It's also been super hot in here again. I have my fan on, but I obviously can't have it on during stream because you would hear it in the background, I think, and it would sound really bad. So I don't have the fan on anymore, but that makes it very hot in here, and I hope that I will hold on till the end of stream. I again forgot to take my medication, so I'm gonna do that right now. If you have medication that you have to take, do it now. If the time to take your medication is now, do it now. I will do it now, and I'll take a sip of water. Also, the water I have isn't perfectly cold, and I hate that. It's like kind of low-key lukewarm, which sucks. I hate this. But it's very hot. It's gonna be hot the upcoming week too, so it's gonna be intense. But that's okay. It's just that my spaceship, it doesn't warm up quickly. Like it took the entire day to warm up, but once it's warm, it's really hard to get the heat out of my spaceship again. So it's so hot in here. All right. I'm sorry. Yeah, guys, this is the problem that I have all the time. When I try to take pills, like medication, I have a really hard time swallowing them whole. So I always bite down on them. But they're so disgusting, and it takes a long time. It takes a longer time, but that's fine. I got them down now, so it should be okay. I shouldn't have to worry about it again. All that I have to worry about now is Ace Attorney, but I hope that you guys are all having good days. Are you guys also, is it like super hot in your homes as well? Because I'm sweating again. And this time it's not phasmophobia that's making me sweat. This time it's the heat. It's actually the heat. But do you guys do well in the heat, or do you prefer cold weather? I definitely prefer cold. I think I talked about it before on stream, but my favorite season is winter, so. Hi Thomas! Welcome! Good to see you again. We're just getting started. We're playing Ace Attorney again today. I die in the heat. Same, Fiore, same. It's so hot. It's getting so hot, and I always, I don't like it. But it's fine. we're just gonna play the game, take our minds off the heat, and play this game. And afterwards, I'll take a quick shower, or at least like rinse off the sweat. But give me a never-ending winter. Yeah, I love winter too. I love winter. Here is not hot, but I hope you're okay with the heat that's there. Oh, lucky June, lucky. Yeah, it's pretty hot in here, and honestly, I was doing fine the entire day, and then I started streaming. I kind of had to hurry a bit, so now I'm dying. But wow, it will be fine. It will be fine. Maybe I shouldn't sit like a gremlin. But it will be okay. We're just gonna get into the game quickly, and then it will be we'll get our minds off the heat and into the game. Oh, make sure you stay hydrated. Yes. I'm gonna stay hydrated really well. I've been having my water next to me the entire day. So I'm drinking a lot of water today. Water that isn't exactly super cold, unfortunately. But that's fine. It's fine. It's not the best, but it's fine. Oh no, Thomas, you also tested positive for COVID? Oh no! Oh, it's like another wave of COVID is hitting, huh? A lot of people are getting it now. Please take care too. You take care too, okay? Rest up well, and stay home, of course. But stay home, rest up well, and do some fun stuff if you can, like play games or watch a movie or read a book. I was reading a book in the past week. I don't consider myself like a really fast reader, but I finished this book in a week's time, which is in a week worth of time, which is very quickly for my standards. I usually take much longer, but it was such a good book. It was like kind of had witchy dark academia vibes. It got really creepy towards the end, and then I regretted reading it at 2 a.m. yesterday. Whoops. So maybe that's why I'm tired. I was up all night stressing about this book that I then finished, which was very creepy in the end, and then I still had to sleep. I was like, how am I gonna sleep after just reading this book? I was terrified, but it's all good now. It's all good now. We're gonna play Ace Attorney. Let's get into the game, shall we? It's so hot in here. I hope I hold out well. I sometimes get very nauseous when it's hot, and I really hope that that will not happen. I'm kind of low-key feeling it rise, like the nausea. So I really hope that it doesn't it isn't too persistent, because I want to keep streaming. So let's hope for the best. I had a much worse day than you thought. Oh no, Dirk Quack. I hope you're gonna be okay. Let's have fun streaming, okay? Let's have fun together. It will be okay. We'll be okay. Let's get your mind off of things, and let's play a bit of Ace Attorney together. Let's get into it. It is October 8th. Apparently it's not that hot in there as it is in here. Oh, that is loud. It sounds a little loud. Let me turn it down just a little. How's the sound like this? Still, wait, I'm gonna put my mic a little louder because sounds a little loud, I think, huh? Is this better? What's this like? Does this sound good like this? Does this sound good like this? Is this sound good like this? How's the sound? Just tell me if it's too loud or too quiet. I will edit it. Alright. I think it's good. Nice. Alright. Cool. Good morning. So, you're Vera, right? It sounds nice. Oh, yeah. I'm Tracy. Tracy Wright. That's right, with a W. But, not right, right? Oh my gosh, such puns. Did you know, by the way, every time I read, like, W as, like, a single letter, I think it's pronounced we. Because it sounds so much more logical in my head, it's like, oh, right, with a we. The we from right. But it's W. It's like, it feels like some sort of short circuit in my brain when I try to read that letter. But, maybe that's just my Dutch brain because it's pronounced vee in Dutch. Vee. So I always think it's pronounced we. I know it's W, but it feels counterintuitive. We're on your side. You can tell us anything, please. She's not sick. Oh, good morning. Good morning. If I speak really quietly like her, does it sound very quiet, huh? Wait, let me move the mic closer to my face. Quickly. I feel like this might be a bit better for today. Okay. She speaks. She already spoke before. Not bad. But I think you do better with a little smile, you know? You're so pretty. You need to sell yourself, you know? Trucy. Oh no. Let's take it easy for starters. Oh, she's an artist. How cute. How sweet. Is she drawing her emotions? Is that what she's doing? Drawing her emotions? That is cute. Look at that. Maybe she's happy. Thank you for taking my case. Okay, well that's a start, I guess. Oh, the gloved, like the thingy. There she goes with the nail polish again. That's great. Really, it's so cultured. She's so cute. Oh, drawing again. Same drawing. Want to try? Ooh, really? Girls. Come on, let Trucy enjoy nice things. The victim, Drew Misham, was a forger. And a stolen painting was found in his studio. A life of crime, really. And maybe one that led to his death.
Well, we will now begin the trial of Vera Misham.
Is the judge okay? His voice is all raspy and he's looking around all nervous like. Is he dying? Is it finally his time?
The repercussions of today's trial will most likely be felt for a long time, and may indeed alter our legal system forever.
Today is the test of the jurist system. Right, they were gonna test the jurist system. And the first step toward a new order in our courts. Daddy's secret mission! The jurists will function like a jury. It is hoped their inclusion will help the courts to better reflect the people's will. Why aren't there any jurists in the courtroom? 3 closed-circuit cameras watch this courtroom at all times. The jurists have access to everything that transpires. Jurists, judge well and judge cool.
Now, see here, Prosecutor Gavin. I was going to say that.
My apologies here, Judge.
Jurists today, judge today's trial coolly, if you would be so kind.
The jurists are unbound by the letter of the law. They don't affect a trial with evidence, but by their feelings. It's bass boosted again. So they are gonna feel whether this girl is guilty or not. I see. We're about to find out just what effect they're going to have.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. The details of the case, if you would.
The victim is the painter Drew Mission. He was killed in his own studio. His coffee was poisoned. By whom, you ask? It wasn't his coffee! Vera looks like Hinata. Yeah, she kind of does, huh? Hinata from Naruto. Yeah, I haven't seen Naruto, but she kind of does look like Hinata a little. The hair, like the fringe and stuff. Yeah. By none... Oh, wait, no, that wasn't the judge. By none other than the defendant, Vera Mission. There wasn't any poison in the coffee. Achtung, someone has been doing their homework. Indeed, poison was not present in the coffee, but on the mug itself.
The mug? Residue was found on the rim, I see.
The autopsy report describes the manner of our victim's death.
The court accepts this as evidence.
Anyway,
according to this report, the victim's death was caused by atroquinine poisoning. I have no idea how to pronounce that.
A chemical compound that does not occur naturally. Lethal dosage is a mere 0.002 milligram. A touch of atroquinine in the body is the touch of the Reaper's scythe. Shoo! Shoo!
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin, you may present your witness.
I have for you today a simple man for a simple case. A man who witnessed the murder in its entirety. The journalist, no doubt. Oh, here he comes, with his creepy smile. The witness will state his name and occupation. Oh, and his nose, right. I forgot what voice I gave him last time. I think I didn't really do a special voice for him, right? Ah, right. Like that, maybe? Well, for starters, my name's Spark Burchell. Or Burchell? My job is a lone observer of the world. In other words, a freelance journalist, right? My voice is so raspy. If you don't mind, I'd like to state something here for the record.
Yes, Mr. Burchell.
I dislike conclusions, specifically the jumping to aspect of conclusions. Preconceptions make part sandbox of endless desert waste. End quote. But you're a journalist. You just joined and saw that face. Yeah, scary, huh? He's kind of weird and scary looking. You said so yourself yesterday. Well, that's true, yes. But you must understand, I stand before you today, a man with a dream. I'm offering you my testimony in exchange for exclusive rights to the story. Scoop turns Mr. Burchell into that Mr. Burchell. End quote. I don't like him.
Let's hear your testimony then, shall we?
A simple case, eh, Gavin? For me, the jury is still out. Burchell's eyes. Is it based on anime? Maybe. Maybe. It is kind of an anime game though, but I hate how he blinks and how his sprite is so... He moves around all the time. I visited the studio around 9 that night to do the interview. The first outsider to enter the atelier. Atelier. We call it atelier in Dutch. Oh my god, my voice is gonna die. I feel like my voice is going to pass away halfway through the stream. Them cheeks glowing. And the teeth are so large. Yeah. He looks like a toothbrush. He even has a toothbrush and toothpaste with him. The first outsider to enter the atelier. Enter the atelier? Atelier. Journalistic history made, end quote. His daughter brought us coffee right after we started. And you know what happened next. Star falls, end quote. No one else entered the room besides her the whole time. Okay.
That does sound like a simple case. Unless you were the one who poisoned him.
Well, what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying, Judge?
Need I remind you the cameras are rolling today? I felt the need to be a bit dramatic.
Ah, dramatic judge. You didn't do it, did you? Me do a thing like that? Come on, that's like newsmaker making the news, end quote. Or even contemporary witch hunt, end quote. I know, wild accusations rock courtroom, end quote. Ha 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 ha. Rock indeed. Prosecutor Gavin sure looks like he's having fun. I'm so happy for him.
Very well, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination, please.
Alright, let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Ba-dum, ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-na-dum, ba-na-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-na-na-na-na-na-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-na-na-na-na-na-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-na-na-na-na-na-dum. The moment when Drew mission died. There has to be something there. Okay, I guess we have to press him a little more. Let's quickly check what evidence we have. Magic show ticket, Grammary envelope, Vera's card, coffee mug, red envelope, hidden painting, letterbox, tiny frame, the portrait, the acrylic, and the landscape, the autopsy report. Cause of death, poisoning between 9 and 9:30 p.m. Oh, he was only 52. That's not old. What time did you start? He says end quote so much, but the depth of those eyes don't have an end. Yeah, he's creepy, isn't he? He's kind of creepy. He looks too happy. He seems suspicious. Yeah, he looks way too happy to be there. He's like, oh, murder happened. Wow! Exciting! I'm like, murder happened. Don't be so happy. Would you mind being a little more specific? Ooh-wee, let me tell you, I enjoy a cuppa. In fact, it all began when I was in 3rd grade. No, wait, 4th grade. That's not what I meant! I believe I know what Hair Forehead is driving at. He is a journalist. This is a scoop. This is a scoop. I'm gonna tune down my mic just a little because I feel like I'm gonna be peeking. This is a scoop. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's excited about the scoop. Scoop. Scoop, scoop. The dude with the toothbrush head looks like he still wets the bed. Kinda. That is kinda true. I mean, yeah, you're not lying. It kind of does, huh? He goes to his mama in the middle of the night. Mom! Mama! And the mama is just like, what is it now? What is it now, Spark? Mama! I wet the bed again. You're 36. Why? He's trying to go off topic too. Can we just arrest him? I wish. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. We can smell a scoop from a mile away and we can smell that bed from further. Probably, yeah. This coffee the victim was served. Did anyone other than the defendant touch it? Right, that's what I was going to say, really. Well, now, if you've got a question to ask, you'd best straight up ask it. That's what I tell all the new recruits, several times if necessary. Right for a grade schooler. That's my motto. Which isn't... Oh. Who touched the coffee? Dunno. I was in the back, looking at the studio's equipment when she served it. This man. And what happened next? And you know what happened next. Star falls, end quote. No one else entered the room. Can you say that for sure? For sure. Sure, I'm sure. Drew's studio isn't a big place, kiddo. I'd know if someone else had come in. What if they had been hiding in there from before? Objection! Even if someone had been hiding in the studio, they hardly could have poisoned the mug without anyone noticing. You think I, Spark Rochelle, would miss something as obvious as that? No way! He sure makes it sound exciting. I guess that's his job. Drew's studio, yeah. Like Bendy and the Ink Machine when? Is it like related to Drew's studio? I don't know if I will play that game because it is scary. There's only one moment we need to focus on, really. Okay. You visited around 9, but he died between 9 and night. Isn't that a little late for an interview? If the great painter Drew Misham says come at 9, believe you me, I go at 9. The first, and as it turned out, the last interview with such a prolific painter. Or prolific? It's all just an act. Bum bum bum. What if it is, huh? What if he did it? Right, can you tell us what it was like when you arrived? Can you? The first outsider to enter the atelier. Or atelier. His daughter brought us coffee right after we started. Would you mind being a little more specific? Ooh-wee, let me tell you, I enjoy a cuppa. Oh wait, no. Whoops, I already did this one. Whoops. I'm stupid. Whoopsie. He already told us everything. Let's do this one then. We need some more information first. What's this about a star falling? Star falls, huh? It's like an old telegram. Telegram. Send money. Over. Zoe, you don't know? That's like a journalism code word. An important personage passes away. A star falls. Get it? I am a falling star. I fall too. But there's no gravity in space, is there? I wouldn't think stars could fall, really. Does this matter? It does! When we manifest ourselves on Earth, we can fall. That's where gravity is real. Yuri dies soon, real? No! It's all a prediction of the future. What if this is my future? No! Did his nose just inflate? Yes. Yes, he's disgusting. I hate him. Oh boy, this is good stuff. Good stuff. How about star breaks? Nah, lacks punch. I know, star dies. Nah, lacks imagination. Of course, you could go with Drew dies. Straight to the point. I like it. I think we need to hear about something a little more substantial. The moment of death? Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. About when Mr. Misham passed away. Oh boy, what a scene that was. He puts his coffee mug down with a crash, right?
Yes, and then?
Then the cold finger of death touches his spine. Life flame sputters and fails. So cold was that touch, he could do naught but tremble uncontrollably. Actually, life's flame is a little tired. Life's river froze over. Yes, that's a go. And he writes it on his arm. I think he's starting his article already. Yeah, kinda. Could you describe that a little more simply? Well, as you can imagine, I was pretty surprised. He hit the floor, as they say. Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 I think he's single. Yeah, this guy's single. Yeah, I think so. I mean, we haven't met his partner, so. But we also haven't heard about him not having a partner, so everything's possible. Artist seizure is final performance, end quote. Atrocanine paralyzes the central nervous system. The body arches back like a bow. A bow? The limbs tremble, the throat burns.
That's quite enough of that. Some of us want to be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, please. Oh yeah? Well, I want details. Lots of juicy details. For that you can listen to our last year's hit single, Atrocanine, My Love, by the Gaviners. Available at all major music outlets. He's just plugging himself.
The point here is that the victim died of atrocanine poisoning. Well, Mr. Justice, how did you find that testimony?
Very important. Well, as an account of the moment of the victim's death, I'd say it's very important. Please add it to the testimony.
Very well, the court requests the witness add this account to his testimony.
Those spasms, that was definitely death by poison. How did you know? You say it was definitely death by poison. How can you be so sure? Kind of sussy comment. Hey, look, I'm a journalist. I've seen a lot of things. And I've had more than my share of experiences with so-called poisonings. Man eats fishy fish, goes bye-bye, end quote. Food poisoning doesn't count. Should I get him to talk about something else? Yeah, maybe Brushel's coffee? So you drink the coffee that Vera served you too? Of course. When someone serves you coffee, you drink it. That's what my old boss always used to say. Never did get what he meant by it, though. God, that damn smile. Every single time. It will haunt you. It will haunt you in your dreams, Hector. Will haunt you forever. But you're still alive, which is to say you didn't die. Of course not. No point falling before you're a star, end quote. That's not exactly what I was getting at. What were you getting at then? You know the poison was on the rim, not in the coffee. Oh yes, yes! There were 2 cups on the tray she brought, and one of the cups had Drew's signature painted on the side. No chance the guest would take that one by mistake, I guess. Ha 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 ha. Oh, was that testimony important? Yeah, sure, add it to the testimony. We're talking about the coffee the witness drank. I'd say that is important.
Very well, please add that to your testimony, Mr. Brushel.
I drank the coffee too, but I'm not dead yet. You're sure you drank the coffee? Oh yes, quite. I gulped it down, felt that sweet scorch in my throat. But you say the victim took 1 sip and fell over, and you still kept drinking? Of course. Drink your coffee when it's hot, never when it's not. That's what my old boss used to always say. Never really knew what he meant by it. Should I get him to talk about something else? The Stars coffee then? Oh, you say Mr. Misham had the coffee too, but did you actually see him drink the coffee? Of course. He who sees it wins, but he who says it wins bigger. We might need to look into his old boss. Maybe, yeah, maybe we do, huh? Maybe we do. Yet? I guess I can't say I saw him drink it, really. He had 1 so-called sip, if that. Man puts lips to mug, drinks, end quote.
That poison is quite virulent, I hear.
My stomach did a so-called somersault. Since I'd gulped down that coffee without so much as a second glance at it. Wait, maybe something's there. Some kind of so-called trick. Anyone want to venture a guess, for the record? Does this guy have a pause button? Turn him off.
Well, Mr. Justice, did you find that testimony valuable?
Yes, because I feel like this doesn't add up. Because didn't we hear last time that, the poison takes about 15 minutes to settle in? Right? He does have a pause button, actually, just not for you. Not for you. Ah, we don't have pause button privileges. The victim drank his coffee, then immediately fell over? Oh, yes, yes, you can go to the press with that one. Your Honor, this is a vital piece of information. Please add it to the testimony.
Very well, the witness will add this to the testimony.
Vital, right? I am. I feel like it's gonna be this one. It was not that one. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement.
How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related?
They are not. Oh, they are, but it just doesn't believe me. Maybe we press on this one once more. Why did Apollo have anime expressions? Because it's like an anime kind of game. Because it's an anime style-ish game. Look. Everyone is kind of anime. See? So he either took a sip or he didn't and then fell over? Oh yes, indubitably. Just like that, wham bam! So Mr. Misham drank the coffee, fell over immediately. I think Brush is telling the truth too. Should I get him to talk about something else? No. There's no real need to change the testimony. The problem with the testimony is obvious. It is this, but... Is it this one then? Slow acting. Oh, look. Slow acting deadly poison. It was this one. It was this one. That's what I was thinking. Like, it takes some time to settle in, to kill you. So it couldn't have been within a few seconds. You know that I have a what I have a problem with? A particular property of the poison used, atroquinine. And they stop saying the name of the poison. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Oh, Prosecutor Gavin was quite clear about the poison. A lethal dosage of 0.002 milligrams paralyzes the central nervous system. If you drank that, even you, Mr. Justice, would be reduced to a quivering pile.
Why are you using me as an example? Unfortunately, we weren't told everything. There was a vital omission in Prosecutor Gavin's information. Bum bum bum. Gotcha now, Gavin.
An omission?
Atroquinine is as virulent as he says, but death doesn't come upon ingestion. Not immediately. That's because atroquinine is slow acting!
Slow acting?
What? According to one forensic scientist, and bass boosted music here, it's one of the most virulent poisons, but is absorbed into the body astonishingly slowly. It takes at least 15 minutes from time of ingestion for adverse effects to show. If we suppose that the moment Mr. Misham sipped the coffee was when he sealed his fate, then he would still have had time left to enjoy his last cup of joe. Ooh, look at how lanky he is too, this man. Look at his body. I mean, he has like the clown shoes. Did you see the clown shoes? Like big shoes with like a big... I guess they fit his nose. Like they match his nose.
Order, order, what's the meaning of this? If what the defense says is correct.
There's a better clown out there. Is it me? I am the clown. The internet has recently taken a liking to. Yeah. Oh. My Wi-Fi troubles.
Why, that contradicts the entire testimony we've just heard.
Well, Mr. Brushel, anything to say on the record? Slow acting. S-L-O-W-A-C-T. It was violent, right? Even then, it had already begun digging its claws into the journalist. He's working on his scoop. Ah, that clown! Yeah, it's an Ace Attorney game too, but it's not from this game. Ah, I know which one. She was popular on Twitter a few weeks ago. Again, the pink one. There are several clowns in the Ace Attorney games, some of them better than others. It's Brushel, yeah? Hair Brushel. Let's take a trip back down memory lane. Did the victim really die the instant he took a sip? Think it over, this is vital. You know what I think? I think that was a not-so-subliminal suggestion, end quote. I admit, it does cause a problem if he died when you say he died. I would be forced to say Auf Wiedersehen to my simple case, and you would be forced to say farewell to your article. Oh, he's gonna blackmail him! Come again? You can't write a story based on conjecture, can you? And as the case drags on, other reporters will pick up the scent. Hello! Hello! Yamiti! Yamiri! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome! Welcome, welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome! We're playing Ace Attorney Apollo just as today. We're on the last case, first trial, and it's getting interesting. We're doing well so far, only my voice is slowly passing away. But, hello, hello! Hello, 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 hello. Hi. I hope you enjoy your time here. Listening. Scoop. Scoop. Ew. Ew, look at what he does! He cleans his glasses with his toothbrush. No, stop that. Look, wait, just wait a second. Just 1 second.
We're waiting. Out with it.
I think I just recalled a so-called important detail. A revival recollection, end quote. A story survival, end quote. Attorney utterly confused, end quote. That's the weirdest way I've seen anyone clear glasses. Right. Right. Is Clavier really German? No. I don't think he is. I think he's just trying to be interesting. And he just likes to act German. You know who is actually German? Franziska. Franziska von Karma, my favorite Ace Attorney character. She's not in this game, but she's my favorite. As someone who wears glasses, I must say cleaning glasses like this hurts me. Same. I also own glasses, and that is disgusting. That is disgusting. I would never. You're eating tacos. I'm gonna lose my appetite. I'm sorry. Actually, I did notice something when I visited the studio. I'd heard of poison that takes its sweet time, see? But not what I've been saying for the last 2 minutes, apparently.
Mr. Brushel, you're saying you noticed something that explains what happened.
You bet I am. The antidote for a poisonous contradiction, end quote, you might say. Or I still have no idea what you're talking about, end quote, I might say. I figured it out, but only after an in-depth interview. See, thanks to my journalism skills, I know who poisoned that coffee. Do you?
Order, order, order.
As far as I can tell, the witness is standing by his testimony that Mr. Mission died the instant after he drank. Of course I'm standing by my testimony, and my dream of exclusive rights to this story. I suppose it was too much to hope for. What was? Of course he wouldn't choose a simple case. Not him. Phoenix Wright. Who else? Achtung, Herr Breschel. Report for us, if you would. What is it that you noticed? He be cosplaying a stick? He's cosplaying a toothbrush. He's a toothbrush.
This court is a critical trial of the jurist system. I'm afraid no room for doubt is permissible. You will testify to the court about what you noticed.
Look, his hair is like a toothbrush. When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Misham was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. I thought nothing of it at the time, of course. Now that I think about it, what if he was writing a suicide note? We're gonna talk about the letter.
A suicide note?
Yeah, he had this look on his face. Man's face inscrutable as a quadratic equation. End quote. Suicide? Poor Mr. Misham? But that means Vera's innocent! Would someone commit suicide in the middle of an interview? Oh. Uh-oh.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
A letter. I should. Was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. And did he put a stamp on there? So he put the letter away when he saw you. Early reporter gets worm, end quote. That's my secret. I'm not sure I follow. It's the night of the interview. I arrive 15 minutes ahead of schedule. The handle turns, the door opens, and I barge in. Are you sure that's okay to do? I mean, isn't that unlawful entry, really? 15 minutes? Mr. Misham sure seemed to think so. You should have seen him. He crammed his letter into that yellow envelope as fast as he could. I know his secret when I spot one, and that was one.
It does seem significant. Well, Mr. Justice.
I wonder. It does have the ring of something important. Yes, add to testimony. This game seems very interesting. It is. Ace Attorney games are actually among my favorite games. They're among my favorites. One of my favorite games. You're a defense lawyer and you have to solve murder cases in trial and during investigation as well. We already did investigation for this one last week where we got all this evidence. And now we're doing the trial, so you get to cross-examine witnesses and stuff, which is a lot of fun. I really like the trials. It's basically a point-and-click puzzle game, mystery game, but I really like it. It's very chill, but still very interesting, and the cases are always very wacky. I really like that about the game.
Very well, please add it to the testimony then.
I heard it was left at the crime scene. But it was red. As it just so happens, there was a single letter in a desk drawer at the scene. In a red envelope. What? Was that his tongue? Fucking Greninja looking ass. Greninja the Pokemon. Huh. Prosecutor Gavin? Yes? Was a yellow envelope found at the scene of the crime? Unfortunately, no. But hair forehead. It's easy to mistake the color of an envelope. Yeah, but why would you say it was yellow specifically? I guess, but not this envelope. You see, it was postmarked already 7 years ago.
Well, Mr. Brushel.
I can explain that. Drew, right? He wanted to get the letter in an envelope pronto. Get it out of sight of my beady eyes, right? So he grabbed the nearest envelope and crammed away. And what about the whole red and yellow envelope contradiction, chum? Oh, thank you for the subscription, for the subscribe. Thank you for following. Thank you. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here. I already said that, but I hope you do. Apollo's hair looks silky. Does it? I think it looks like very spiky, usually. spiky and like you could like boing boing like the spikes. Like my spikes or like my horns, it would be like boing 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 boing. Kind of like that if you touch them. It would be like
Well, Mr. Justice, have you anything to say to the witness's claim?
That night, the victim put a letter he had been writing in a red envelope. It's possible. It's entirely possible.
But Apollo, we checked the contents of that envelope yesterday, didn't we?
Oh wait, it was not possible. Look, whoops. Whoops. As it just so happens, the defense team investigated the contents of this envelope with the assistance of a forensic scientist. What? Note that this letter is addressed to Drew Mission. Oh? My horns look fluffy and my hair looks silky. What? I mean, my hair is kind of soft, that is true. But my horns look fluffy. No, my horns are spiky. The stars are like bouncy, but bounce, bounce, bounce. See? Bouncy stars. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. That's how you see it, like inflatable horns. Like they're soft, inflatable horns. Velvet horns. Na, they're spiky. What the texture seems like velvet or inflatable. Inflatable horns. No, these are my real horns. They're like hard as stone. Just the stars are bouncy. Why would he address a letter to himself? Let alone send a suicide note to himself. I've been scooped! He's been scooped!
Order! Mr. Brush, can you explain this to the court?
Oh my, how could I have forgotten? I suppose this happens to the best of us. Reporter gets old, forgets lots. End quote.
I'm still waiting for an explanation, Mr. Brush.
Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. This is the music that also I don't think your parents' stars would let you wear such realistic Halloween horns, Yuri. They're not Halloween horns. They are real. Look, they're not coming off. No matter how hard I shake my head, they're not coming off. My horns are real. They're as real as it gets. Well, that's the thing, see. After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Mission sat there, searching his desk drawer for something. Kawaii horns! You like them? Thank you. Glued on Halloween horns. No! No, my horns are real. My horns are real and spiky. My horns are real. His desk drawer. Yes, a stamp, a so-called postage stamp. End quote. No! That is not true, Jane walked through. That is not true. My horns are real. They are mine. Wait, so they weren't part of your star crown? No. No, the horns are part of my head. The horns are part of my head. They're not a crown, they are real. The horns, look, they're attached to my head. See? Attached to my head. Yuri, I have proof. What? No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have proof. You don't. No. The hair is there to make excuses. No! My horns are real. horns are real. I've always had them. What if it was a wig? The How to Place Unreal Horns guide says in Chapter 1 you don't. No! Stop it! Stop it! You're being mean! You guys are bullying me! Stop! Stop! My horns are real, my horns are real. My horns are real. My teeth are real. My pupils are real. Everything is real. Wait, I gotta show you something. I will show you guys something. Okay? I will show you guys something. Look, I actually did an edit. Like, I photoshopped myself. At least you don't look as bad as Mr. Brusho. Thank you. Thank you. I have something. Where is it? Let me quickly check and see if I can find it, okay? Yes. Look. This is the Yuri. This is not me. Look. That's not me. This is Yuri. This like it's like fuck you. Yuri's your star. Look at that. My soul taken. That's the real Yuri. No! I am the real Yuri. Look how dead. Look how dead the eyes are. Please don't take my soul, Yuri. Bigger. She needs to be bigger. Wait, let me make it bigger. I stare right into your soul. Give me your soul. Give me your soul. You reasoned? Yeah. Give me your soul. It's the twin.
Starscoper.
To see the message, I could not see it. Wait, let me check the message as Yuri stares into your soul. Yuri stares into your soul, and I will. Yuri stares into your soul as I check the thing. But thank you, Hector. You didn't have to do that. Thank you for the fuel. Thank you so much for the fuel. Just a second. No. Kitty is doing something naughty. That is dark web material. So creepy. Looks like she needs a lot of sleep. This Yuri just looks dead inside. It's like dead inside. It's what I feel like on a daily basis. Let me quickly... I cannot find where to... Oh my god. Oh, it's so hot in here. Yuri, after playing Getting Over It! Yeah! Yeah, that was me! After playing Getting Over It, it was me. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it looked like, what I felt like. Oh my gosh, Okay, I'm sorry I couldn't read the message, but Hector, thank you so much for the $25 fuel. Thank you so much. I really didn't have to, but thank you. Bless you for doing this. Thank you. I will take Yuri out of here, and we'll get back to the game. Goodbye, Yuri. Wait, how do I get rid of her? Goodbye. Hector said something like stars go brrrr. Yeah, they do. My stars do go brrrr. Stars go brrrr. Things are going wrong now. What? No. They're not going the wrong way. We got rid of the Yuri. Yuri isn't fights back. She did. But we're getting back to the real Yuri. It is just me. It is just me now. I am all you need. Just kidding. Okay, let's continue. Chat, we need to be chatting now. This is definitely the real Yuri. Don't worry about it. 100% no clickbait. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely the real me. Don't worry about it. I would never show you a Yuri that is not real. Nuh-uh. It's the real Yuri. The real thing. Could the Yuri do the stars go brrr? Could she do this? Challenge. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, let's do the Ace Attorney thingy. Okay, a stamp, a so-called postage stamp.
A stamp? Whatever for?
Well, to mail his letter, what else? And then, why yes, I think I saw him put it in his letterbox. Yes, it was a yellow envelope, and he put it in that box.
Well, apparently this yellow letter has nothing to do with the case.
Oh, how I wish it did. To think that if that were a suicide note, what a story. Star writes suicide note in front of reporter. Falls. End quote.
As I was saying, that has nothing to do with this case. That said...
Yes, Your Honor?
It makes me wonder about the contents of the red envelope.
It was like paying money.
$100,000 is quite a good deal of money.
So this was from 7 years ago, yeah? 7 years ago. Where did we hear that before? Literally every single case! We're finally going to find out what happened 7 years ago. Music is a bop. Oh, yeah. It's like that in every Ace Attorney game. The music is so good. The music is so good. I love Ace Attorney music so much. It's so good. It really adds the character to the games. I love the games. I love the sprites. I love everything. I just love these games so much. So am I finished here? Am I finished here? I was thinking of, going home to start writing. Well. Are we finished? Got a scoop. I hate to say what should be pretty obvious to anyone, but when you catch the sin of a story, you make that, rather unique face. Come on! Attorney has active imagination, little else. End quote.
Even I noticed something and my eyes aren't what they used to be.
Everyone could see a nose like that, come on.
I'm starting to understand what all this perceiving stuff is about.
Judge has active imagination, end quote. Undertale shall always hold top spot for me in terms of music and stuff. Ace Attorney definitely gets somewhere. Yeah, Undertale was very good too. Undertale music was definitely very good too. But, we all know Young Cat is top music. I can't meow that quickly. I can't meow. cover. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shall I do a proper Nyan Cat cover? I can't do it. I can't meow that quickly. Best clip of the year. No.
Please continue your testimony.
Audition for America's Got Talent. I don't live in America though. I mean, I could go there to audition. Audition for Outer Space's Got Talent. I'm like, they're like, what's your name? I'm like, hello, I am Yuri. I am Yuri Ancha. And my talent is singing Nyan Cat at a slower pace than usual. And they'd be like, okay, let us hear it. And I would be there on stage like, and they'd be like, oh my gosh, marvelous golden ticket. I would do so well. I would win that in an instant. You can do any bass and a cappella covers. Really? Golden ticket? Do they not do that in America? They do it, they do the golden ticket thing in the Netherlands, like the Netherlands, Holland's Got Talent. They do, yeah, the shiny version of the button. Yeah, the gold one, and then it's like confetti and stuff, and they get a gold ticket, so they don't have to do all the rounds. They just get to the a golden buzzer. Yeah. It's that one. They don't they get like a golden ticket then? Get handed a golden ticket. They're like, yeah, you're in. Like, okay, thank you for the ticket, and then they leave. They leave through the door, and then they show the ticket to their family, and everyone's like, whoa, you got the golden ticket. Ooh, quickly, should I make cookies, brownies, or cupcakes for my friend's birthday? Oh, brownies. Or, no, wait, no, I changed my mind. Do cookies and do them in like fun shapes. They're like fun shapes. And you can decorate cookies like very cutely. I did that for Mother's Day. I decorated cookies for my mama. I made like very small cookies, like tiny cookies, in the shapes of hearts and stars and stuff. And my mama loved them. I decorated them with chocolate. And my mama was like, oh, you made cookies. And I did. I did make cookies for my mama. Brownies with ice cream and cookies on the side. Oh, Mr. Monfisto, you're making me hungry. Oh, you're making me hungry. I'm the one asking the questions here usually. Let's get rid of that terrible sprite. Let's get some music in here. As we talk, we're talking more than we're playing the game, but that's fine. I'm having a good time with you guys. Oh, you gotta sleep, John. That's okay. I hope you have a good sleep. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Sweet dreams. Twice the food, twice the smiles. Honestly, I've been so hungry all day long today. I've just been eating like snacks, and I had popcorn and chocolate and stuff. I feel a bit bad about eating so much, but also I was really craving snacks. So, don't let Yuri bite. I don't bite. I do have sharp teeth though. I could bite if I wanted to, but I won't. I won't bite you guys. You're way too nice to be bitten. You don't get bitten. Alright, let's go. Actually, it got a bit of work. It took a bit of work to get a thumbs up on the interview. Reporter Leverage's story gets his interview, end quote. The story concerned a certain case from 7 years ago. That red envelope probably had something to do with it. Say what you will, but Joe's talent was without compare. He was a forger, though. Once in a while, it's fine to just eat snacks all day. That's true. If it was every day, it would be a problem, but it was just 2 days. It was just 2 days. Why the Yuri has such sharp teeth? More proof of being a fake. No! No, those are my real teeth. Come on. You're gonna catch a case, Yuri. You guys are just framing me for something I didn't even do. No. Sad face. Plastic teeth. No, they're not plastic. Instead of Apollo justice, it will be Yuri justice. Yeah, I'm just being framed here.
That's how you got your interview? Blackmail?
Oh, yes. I mean, no. It wasn't exactly black. I mean, I'm not.
Something wrong, Mr. Brusho?
Look, this is my story, my tidbit. Journalist's info is livelihood. End quote.
I see.
While you have me chatting away in here, what's going on out there? What if some Wally Wordsworth or Sally Scooper gets wind of my story? They could be going to press, while I'm going to waste. VTuber caught to be fake all along, end quote. No! No! Come on! This is Ace Attorney, not Yuri needs to defend her eligibility. VTuber was found to be a man talking while inhaling helium. No! No. Honestly, my voice is something that I kind of worry about sometimes. I am gonna be honest with you guys. Wait,
The court feels your pain, Mr. Brusho. Mr. Justice, let's pick up the pace.
voice changer, no. No voice changer. No. This is my real voice. But I have to be honest with you guys. Maybe you guys have noticed, people have noticed, who have watched my streams from the beginning, is that, what's the worry? I'm gonna explain. Is that my voice sounds a little higher in my more recent streams than it does in the first streams? Explanation for that is not that I'm putting on a fake voice per se. I wouldn't say my voice is fake because it is not. But I'm gonna show you guys, okay? I do put more energy into my voice when I stream now. In the beginning, I was very, very shy, and I had a hard time doing that because I was afraid that the people in the spaceship next to mine would hear me, and they would be like, what? So I got more comfortable streaming, and that's when the pitch of my voice went up a little because I'm so excited, and then I go into this, oh, hello. It's just like a natural thing for me to do when I get very excited. And I want my streams to be like happy and like an exciting environment to be in. I also want them to be chill, but I think you can notice that if I'm more relaxed, my voice sounds a little lower than it does when I'm very excited. And I will show you guys, if I would talk in a pitch that is lower, that is this. This is like, I would say this is my off-stream speaking voice, kind of. That would be, I'm afraid it would be very boring to watch. So, because I have a hard time truly putting energy and like excitement into my voice when I stream like this, because I feel like it goes sore very quickly when I do. So it's easier for me to raise my voice if I want to sound excited, which I try to do for stream. So that is the reason for my streams, maybe my voice sounding a little higher in recent streams. It's not putting on a voice per se, but it's just an excited version of my voice, I would say. I'm not too worried about you guys hearing my quote-unquote real voice or like my usual speaking voice like this, because I do voice acting too, so you guys have probably already heard it, especially during the Ace Attorney streams. When I do Emma's voice, I do my voice a lot lower. I do like this. I would read it like a certain case 7 years ago. Wait, 7 years ago? Which is like a lower version of my voice. And I do a way higher version of my voice for Trucy. I do like this. I mean, like, Apollo, can we go to the magic show later? So it's kind of like that. And then, for my, I wouldn't say I do a voice. It's not a voice that I do, but it's like just the excitement put into my voice. So if you guys are wondering, it's the excitement put into my voice. My voice, I'm always very tired after stream just because of the excitement that I put into it. But, it's fine. Oh no, you haven't touched a delicate spot. It's fine. I just want to, I was kind of thinking about, addressing it anyway, because I was worried about people hearing it. And, I was worried about people maybe doubting my, doubting how honest, doubting my honesty. Ooh, let's get the music started because it's very awkward. I was worried about people starting to doubt my honesty maybe. So I wanted to address it anyway. And also for the days that I might not be as excited, I can just talk like this, and sound fine. And you guys won't be like, oh, what the hell happened to Yuri's voice? But I wanted to do like the excited voice, I wouldn't put the excitement into my voice. I mean, I am excited to stream and I'm definitely more comfortable. So yeah, it's, I'm not too worried about my voice. It's just that I was worried about what other people would think of me, of my voice getting higher pitched when I'm excited. And it maybe you have noticed, but it goes down again. The pitch goes down again when I'm really focused. I noticed on my Phasmophobia stream, when I would be very focused, I would just be like, yeah, I've got the temperature gun. I will do this. I'm doing this now. Where are you guys? And then when I would get very excited, I would just scream at the top of my lungs. I would be like, ah! And that's kind of, yeah. So I'm not too worried about my voice. I guess my voice just has a wide range. I guess that's kind of it. I'm not putting on a voice. If I would put on a voice for VTubing, I would do it entirely differently. If I wanted to put on a voice for VTubing, I would be like, I can't even think of a voice to do. But I would either probably do like the low Emma Sky voice if I really wanted to do like a mommy VTuber thing. I would talk like this constantly, which isn't very comfortable because it is a little too low for my voice. It isn't too comfortable, so I wouldn't talk like this all stream, especially not because if I would scream in this voice, I would have to put even more effort into it, which would be very hard to do. But my I mean, I wasn't gonna do like a voice for VTubing anyway, because I also wanted to sing on stream and like do stuff and be concentrated on stream, and then sound like myself. I mean, like I do, and I can hide my voice when I sing. I cannot hide my voice as I sing, which you guys maybe have noticed in my ukulele video too. It's just my voice as is. Or at the end of the getting over it stream. I'm sorry, I burped. Excuse me. But yeah, a voice is something so personal. I understand that a lot of people are uncomfortable with their own voice. Yeah, you still have some trouble at feeling comfortable with your own voice. Sometimes feels like a mess, well sometimes I just feel good with it. I have that too still. When I hear my own voice, especially when I sing, when I hear it on recording, I'm like, ooh, yikes, that is not it. I don't like that. But sometimes I hear my own voice and I'm like, oh, it's actually fine. You sound fine. But I guess you're more critical of your own voice because you're not used to what your voice sounds like to other people. So it's just you hear your own voice and it's kind of weird to listen to, huh? To hear your voice the way other people hear it. If anyone is actually bothered by your voice doing this, then they need to check in with a doctor. I mean, I cannot do it. It kind of came naturally. It came naturally. I didn't decide one day like, oh, I'm gonna sound like this on stream. I just it's just how I started to talk. I love your voice either way. You seem very cool, and I'm glad I'm part of the stream right now. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're part of the stream too, and I'm glad that I get to stream with such fun people like you guys. I don't doubt my voice is good for stuff like reading aloud. I just wish I had some more range for other stuff I like. Yeah. I would consider my voice low-ish. My comfortable speaking voice, which is kind of like this. I would consider it low. I'm just changing my voice, like the energy in my voice. But I would consider my voice a little low-ish. But also not, I don't know where I was going with this. But it's, oh yeah. For singing, I feel like it's hard to find songs that fit my my voice, because a lot of pop songs and a lot of singers have like higher voices. So I struggle getting onto their level. I usually have to pitch down songs to make them comfortable for myself. So it's about as, yeah, I can't go that high. Fake Yuri proves no! Make it stop! Make it stop! Natural built-in voice changer. I remember me hating my voice so much, but now I don't really have a feeling about it. Yeah, I kind of feel like that too. I don't really have an opinion about my own voice. It's not like, I don't really think like, oh, I hate my voice, or oh, I really, really love my voice. It's just a voice. The only time when I care about it is when I sing. I'm like, oh, singing, right. But that's like such a, like, singing is obviously voice focused, so. Oh no, you hate your voice more than before, Husky. Oh no, you're gonna be fine. You're okay. I bet your voice is fine. I bet it's fine. I think you have a beautiful voice, Yuri-chan. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. The thing that I worry about more than my voice is my pronunciation of English words. Like atroquinine. I'm like, do I pronounce it rightly? Do I pronounce it rightly? Do I pronounce it correctly? Or you sound like you smoke a lot, Husky, or people tell you that. That's not particularly a bad thing. That's not particularly a bad thing. Yeah, a voice can have a cool aesthetic. Yeah. Yeah. We're having such good talks. Yeah, learning how to appreciate the little things about yourself is a very big step in life and self-respect. Definitely. And a voice is something so personal. It's good to try to love your own voice. I understand that it can be hard. You don't have to love it, but at least be able to listen to yourself. I guess I got used to my own voice because I did a lot of voice acting when I was younger. I still do, by the way. I had to listen to recordings of myself all the time. If I wanted to do like a fan dub or something, I had to continuously listen to my own voice. So I kind of got used to my own voice like that. But yeah, now I'm quite used to it. And obviously, like, VTubing especially is so voice focused that I was like, okay, I have to be comfortable with my own voice. You have damaged vocal cords. You try not to talk much because it can hurt too. Oh, yeah. That sucks. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope that it can get better. I'm not sure how that works, but I hope it can get better for you, Husky. Your voice is good for deep reading, but I have also always wanted to sing higher pitched songs. Same. that is kind of like same. Honestly, same. I really wish I could sing higher pitched songs without having to pitch them down. But I can't. My voice just goes, it only goes so high. So it's like, yeah, I have to live with this pitch. But that's fine. There are a lot of songs that fit my voice too, but some of them, like some of my favorites, I really wish I could sing. Blah. Oh. Oh yeah, that's a smart thing. I remember a few years ago I would record myself talking for like 10 minutes and force myself to listen to them until I eventually started liking it. Yeah, that's a very good way of getting used to your own voice. And also, I feel like it makes the difference between what you hear in your head and what you hear on a recording smaller. So it doesn't feel so strange. Like, obviously I hear a different voice in my head than you guys hear when I talk to you guys. But since I've been recording myself so much, I got so used to my voice, the way other people hear it, that now when I talk sometimes I don't hear it like that, but I can understand what it would sound like to other people, if that makes sense. It's like kind of a complicated thing, but Have you ever played a game in which you need an online murderer? Count me in. Sure. Hi, Comfy. Hi, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? How are you, Comfy? You love this game. Me too. I'm sorry, we've kind of been talking about other things for a while now, but we shall continue playing the game. Yeah. I would just enjoy sitting in voice chat and voicing characters. I used to, when I was younger, I used to read my manga out loud. And do voices for it, which is also why I like Ace Attorney so much. I love streaming Ace Attorney because I get to do all the voices. And even though there are a lot of voices that I can't really do, I still like it a lot. I did a lot of voice acting. You're doing great. I'm glad to hear that, Comfy. Thank you for coming. Alright, let's continue playing the game now that we've talked enough about my voice and other people's voices, and let's voice this character again, shall we? Actually, I took a bit of work to get a thumbs up on the interview. Reporter Leverage's story gets his interview, end quote. I see the bracelet, by the way, so I feel like we're gonna have to do something with the bracelet again. It would probably be fun if you had some extra people voicing some characters while you play. Yeah, maybe. That's, some people who play Ace Attorney do that. And, that is, it always seems like fun to me. But I also like just playing through the game. I also used to voice act with a friend of mine. We'd play Ace Attorney, we'd sit on the couch, and then with one of my star friends, we'd play Ace Attorney, and then we'd voice the game, the entire game, and just play it together. But it was cases that we had already played. We were just playing it again. So yeah. Oh, it's so hot in here. Oh my god. Okay. The story concerned a certain case from 7 years ago. That red envelope probably had something to do with it. Say what you will, but Drew's talent was without compare.
The testimony left a bad taste in my mouth.
Scary toothbrush man, yeah. I don't like him either. I don't think anyone in chat here likes him. You always voice Undertale when you force friends to play it. Nice. I like voicing stuff too. Oh, you know what I voice a lot? When I play Monster Prom with friends. We voice the entire thing. I love voicing them. I love voicing the characters in that game. It all... Oh, wait, that wasn't Trucy. It all makes sense. Nothing jumps out as ridiculous.
I wonder what this story he's talking about is.
Oh, I bet his glasses smell like bacteria. Yeah, ew. Ew, I don't even wanted to think about that. Ew. Gross.
It must have been good to get an interview with a famous recluse like that.
Something powerful enough to drag Drew Misham out of hiding. I wonder, maybe it had something to do with Mr. Misham's art? Yeah. Do we press or should we already... Story concerned a certain case from 7 years ago. Does he know more about the art? Just how amazing was Mr. Misham's talent? Huh? Ooh wee boy. I mean, hey, he's a star, man, a star. The flow of his brush is like a great undulating river across the canvas. Artists' paints light up studio like sun, end quote. This guy is full of wacky gestures, but that one just now was wackier than usual. Oh wait, just a second! Oh wait, just a second! I'm gonna run to the other side of my spaceship real quick. I forgot to charge my phone. And I had to kiss the cat. I'm back. Oh my god. Okay. I have to put the charger in my phone. Bloop. We're all good now. We're all good now. Ooh. Oh my god. Ooh! Your voice is unusable for some days. Honestly, this is a thing that I worry about all the time. Not all the time. That's a lie. I really want to do a karaoke stream or a stream where I play the ukulele and sing. But I can't trust my voice for shit. Wait, why is my phone not charging? Hello? Please charge. Please? Let my phone charge itself? Okay, it's in the charger. It's charging now! I would like to do karaoke, and ukulele playing streams, but I can't trust my voice. Sometimes I wake up, my voice is shit. I'm like, oh fuck, today's not a day for singing, and I can't do it. Like today, honestly, today, my voice was not up for singing. I tried. I played a bit of the ukulele. I tried recording something, didn't work. I was like, oh, nope, today's a no singing day. Oh fuck. Is my charger just this bad, or? I hope that my phone is charging, but it feels like the charger kind of hates me. I'm low-key worried that it's not charging. We'll find out soon enough. If you warm up your vocal cords and treat them well before and after the concert, you'll probably be fine. Yeah, that's, I should probably do that. Drinking tea every morning helps with your voice? Really? I could do that. I could try that out. Yeah. Alright. But that one just now is wackier than usual.
It looks kind of nervous to me, Apollo.
Definitely. I'm sensing something different than before here. Am I? Maybe it's time to bring out you know what. Whip it out, Apollo! Whip it out! Whip it out!
That testimony left a bad taste in my mouth.
It all makes sense. Nothing jumps out. It's ridiculous. Para. Okay. So it's the last one? I was thinking this because we're talking about the art. Let's see if we can see something. I hate this. I don't like this. Where's his other hand? Oh, gone. Okay. No, I want to hear it again! I hate this. I hate watching this up close. What's without compare? I feel like it should be there somewhere. Oh my god, my phone battery doesn't want to charge. My phone charger broken. Please say no. I don't want my phone charger to be broken. Oh no. It is in fact not charging. Yeah. If my phone charger is broken, we're gonna have a problem because that means I can't use VTube Studio in a bit. So you're not gonna be able to see me. Okay, hear it again. I feel like I'm missing something here. I feel like I'm missing something. What's without compare? He's got very feminine hands. Where? Is it even this one then? It's not gonna be this again. This man. How would y'all be creeped out if a said man? A man is like 8 feet away from my window. Yeah, that is very, very scary. If that, well, it kind of depends on what they're doing. It's gonna be his hand. His eyebrows? Is it this one or is it another? Huh. Is he moving at all? I can't see it. I feel like it should be here though. I feel like it should be here. He's swaying his hips. Is he? Oh, he's sweating! Oh, the man outside your window is swinging his hips. That is kind of weird. That is kind of weird. Be safe, okay? Be safe, okay? You have curtains you can close. Be safe. He was sweating. Guy was sweating just like me. Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. Sweat much, Mr. Brushel? Yeah, well, a man can't help his glance, you know. It's more than that when Mr. Misham's talent was mentioned. You suddenly began to sweat buckets. Buckets or bullets? You're hiding something about his talent. What? That's ridiculous. Yeah, if you're alone and feel uncomfortable, call a friend or something. That's good advice. But yeah, be careful. Evidence time. Let's show where Mr. Misham's true talent lay. It just so happens I have evidence showing the talent mentioned in that letter. It is forgery! Is it in this one or the other one? The one that is not finished. It was your dad! Oh my god! Oh, thank god! Oh my god, I love that! Would it be this one or this one? I think the half-finished one, maybe? Fuck. It was not the half-finished one. Oops, bass piece of music. Then it's the not finished one? Yeah, it's done. It's the finished one. Oh, good night, Jane. Walk through. Good night, good night. Sleep well, sleep well. Have a good rest, have a good rest. Yeah, it was nice having you here again. It was very good having you here. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Don't let the bedbugs bite. The painting was found in Mr. Misham's studio. There are two problems with this painting. The first is, it wasn't painted by Mr. Misham. The second is that there was another painting in the studio which looked exactly like this one. Watch out for Yuri. Watch out for the un-Yuri. Don't let the un-Yuri bite. Except it was only halfway done. Then we have a letter discussing a payment of $100,000, which suggests a certain business operation. The business of making forgeries! I hate this. Stop doing that. That's disgusting, sir. That is disgusting. Oh, it's not his tongue. Oh, thank God. It's his tie. I thought it was his tongue. I was like, oh no. But he's not. Oh, it was his tie. We're all good. We're all good. Nothing disgusting about this man. That is all, Your Honor. Everyone, please, everyone. Can we keep this private, please? This is my story, my scoop.
Forgery, that's a serious crime.
Drew Misham is known as an artist these days, but there were rumors he dabbled in another kind of art until a few years back. You got scared! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, it's still creepy with the tie too, huh? Yeah, it is.
Another art meaning forgery?
Drew Misham was talented, alright. Talented at making precise, detailed fakes. A fact that certain criminal elements were quick to discover. Criminal elements? What? You can't seriously be talking about... Exactly. I'm talking about forging evidence. How is his head so squishy? I don't know. I have no idea. I am terrified of this man. I hope he leaves soon. The rumors started circulating 7 years ago.
7 years ago?
Wow, a lot happened 7 years ago, huh?
So, are we to understand that this letter, this payment of $100,000 was for...
Exactly. Forged evidence nets tidy profit, end quote.
Order, order, order. Why, it's like our victim was living a double life.
Ah, ha! This is my chance! So the victim had ties to the criminal world, right? We could have had plenty of enemies we know nothing about. This is my first time hearing of this criminal world. Ugh, my nose. We certainly found no criminal connections when we conducted our investigation. But how do you explain all this money? You have to admit there's a possibility of some illegal activity here. Bum bum bum. Clavier's objection sounds so nice. Yes, he also looks very cool. That is true. He is a very pretty man. Look at him. Wait, do we have a picture of him here? Yeah. Look at him. Very pretty, pretty man. A handsome, handsome young man. But there is no proof tying this letter to our case. He's also a musician. He plays the guitar, the guitar. Our case was, and remains, simple from the beginning. Only the defendant could have poisoned that mug that night. And you, of course. Hey! The only thing I poison is my pen when I'm writing reviews.
Mr. Brushel, your testimony to this point has been quite unreliable. It doesn't speak well of your reporting acumen.
What are you talking about? My journalism is rock solid. Journalism's so solid you could stand an elephant on it. End quote.
In any case, let's hear a summarized recap of your testimony. If we can ascertain the situation in that studio from the recap, the trial is over.
Apollo, what's he talking about?
The cross-examination showed Mr. Brushel didn't have reason or means to poison him. As long as there's no other suspects, then the killer has to be Vera, that's what. This next testimony is our last chance.
Mr. Brushel, your testimony, please.
Bum bum bum, getter getter. Para para para, padum, badum, banana, banana. The only other person in the studio that night was the defendant. It was Vera who poured the coffee. She's admitted as much herself. The only thing that touched Drew's lips during the interview was that mug, and nothing left that studio after he died. Nothing. Clearly, the only one who could have poisoned him was his daughter. No. No. You lie. A stamp also touched his lips. A nice testimony. Clear? Succinct or succinct? When the music speeds up and a little higher, you know shit's going down! Yeah, exactly! It gets so serious. And then when the music stops, it's like, now we really have to do something. Now we have to put our thinking caps on. Without room for doubt. Ah, shucks. You really think so?
I believe this clarifies the situation that night. Very well, Mr. Justice. You may begin your final cross-examination.
Right. I still have one trump card left to play, and I won't let this trial end until I use it. Bam, bam. I'm gonna save the state. I think it's this one and then the letter. It was not. Okay. A stamp. Oh wait, it was not this letter, but the other one, the yellow letter. So maybe. You're sure about that? Well, to be really precise, I was busy gobbling mint candies the whole time. One of those candies might have been poisoned. Yet, at the time of the autopsy, no fresh fragrance of mint filled the room, and no mint residue was found. It was a long shot anyway. I mean, would have been smart. Don't tell me you're still trying to prove this. You think the victim ate, drank, or otherwise ingested something other than coffee?
Well, Mr. Justice, if you have some proof.
The possibility is there. I can feel it. Just maybe not prove it. Not yet. Possibility isn't going to cut it. Not now. Mr. Misham ingested that poison via a route other than coffee. Hang on. Who just casually munches on mint candies? Apparently this guy. Proof is possible. I gotta risk it. I mean, my mama star really likes the eucalyptus candies. But not the mint ones. At some point you're kind of full of the mint flavor, right? Kind of like enough?
Oh, excellent. Let's see your proof then. Please show us your evidence. What evidence shows that the victim wasn't poisoned via his coffee mug?
A tiny frame? Must I explain this over and over and over? We don't need possibilities here, Hair Forehead. We need proof. I know that! You should also know that every proof has its moment. Perhaps you're a bit early.
I can tell you what we know at this point. The victim put nothing to his mouth but that coffee mug.
Did I do it wrong? The music stopped, yeah, but another music sequence played and I think I did it wrong. I'm not too sure. Another hole in this case that needs plugging before I can prove anything. But first things first, I'd better uncover a weak spot before I try to strike again. Oh, yeah, we did it wrong, okay. This is a lie. The letter. Not one thing, you're sure? Yep, sure as can be. Well, with one exception.
One exception? What?
Clavier helped us again. Yeah, I like him so much. He's really trying to help us out too. I think he takes his job as a prosecutor very seriously, but also he just wants to find the truth and justice in general. And in Ace Attorney, more often than not, the prosecutors, they care less about the truth and more about their own career. So they might like lie even if they know that the defendant is innocent. Journalist Spark Rochelle does interview, leaves studio, end quote. Ahaha, come on. It's a joke, get it? Not funny, I know, but still. Did something leave the studio that night? Why does that sound familiar? Where have I heard something like that before? The letter.
Now that we've proven our witness is a comedian of sorts, I'd like to turn to our defense attorney before returning to the testimony. Do you have any idea what, if anything, might have left the studio that night?
Just one thing. I think one thing might very well have left the studio that night, actually. A certain something that has vanished from the crime scene.
By which you mean something other than our witness?
Of course. Don't tell me. Veramisham. Believe me, any comic relief I may provide is entirely unintentional. Yeah, because Apollo isn't funny at all. Apollo kinda sucks. In my opinion. But oh well.
Then let's see what you've got for us, Mr. Justice.
Well, this thing wasn't at the scene of the crime, so I can't show it to you. But I do have evidence that shows how it could have been taken from the scene. Letterbox! This is the only link between that studio and the outside world.
A letterbox?
What did Mr. Brushell just tell us? When he entered the studio on the night of the murder, the victim had just finished writing a letter. Yeah, I said that, and yeah, it was true. Furthermore, you went on to tell us that he put the letter in a yellow envelope and put it in the letterbox. Oh, I said this last week. Oh, but that very same letterbox was empty. In other words, that night the yellow envelope disappeared. Ah, yes, intriguing. Hi, Vegeta! Welcome, Vegeta! How are you doing? How's your day? We're playing Ace Attorney again. Usual Ace Attorney day, Sunday. Ooh! Usual Ace Attorney day. It's a fun Ace Attorney day. We're just chilling. You're going to sleep. Okay, Hazelnut Pasta, have a nice sleep. Have a good stream. Thank you. Have a good night. Hello. I return. I'm sorry. Here we go again. But bye. Have a good night. Sleep well. Sleep tight, Hazelnut Pasta. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to leave. It was like Hazelnut Pasta's gone. I'm leaving too. Bye. But I'm back. Vegeta, you're only here for about 5 minutes. That's okay. Thank you for hopping by. Thank you for just saying hi and coming by. Oh my gosh. Oh well, anyway. We're back! Sorry, the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi. It's so bad, the Wi-Fi. Okay. Ah yes, intriguing. So an envelope has disappeared from the scene of the crime. Of course, this changes nothing. Huh?
He has a point, Mr. Justice. What we're trying to figure out here is how the poison got into Mr. Mission.
How did we put the poison in?
Is it really important that this envelope the witness says he saw disappeared?
Well, if it did disappear, then something did leave the studio that night. That seems very important to me.
Very well then, the witness will add this to the testimony.
You got it. I still think this fails to change anything here, Forehead. I wouldn't be so sure. A letter disappeared from the crime scene that night. This is exactly the opening I've been looking for. Nothing could be more serious than an envelope disappearing from that studio. And you were hiding that fact from us. Yes, well, actually, I don't argue the possibility that the letter disappeared from the studio. But Herr Forehead, isn't there a much more serious question before us? Right, how Mr. Mission was poisoned, I know. But Mr. Brush's testimony has changed, which means the facts of the case have too. And what he's told us means something entirely different now. I'm starting to think.
Let's keep thinking, Apollo.
Keep thinking, keep thinking. No, it could have been a letter. It's not gonna be good enough. Yeah, that's not gonna be it. That's what I thought. Let's load the state. Can we press this one still? I feel like maybe this, He got poisoned, yeah! I thought the beard guy got poisoned. No. This guy got poisoned. He's dead. We're fixing his, this case. This guy's dead. You say clearly as though it were obvious. The music. But this claim that the defendant poisoned the victim is merely conjecture. Yes, well, you see, in my business, it's all about making the most ridiculous things sound right. A bad habit, I know. Yes, well, actually, I guess this is more a case of ridiculous journalist sounds wrong. End quote.
The court is forced to agree with you. Please refrain from wild conjecture.
Understood loud and clear! If only I could believe that. Well, that's kind of what you want from a testimony. Oh, I need to keep my eye on what matters. How and why was Drew Mission killed? If you report the coffee, that's not going to change. But if that coffee didn't kill him, I need to find what did and prove it. I know what did, but I don't know where to present it. The stamp. Nope. Not this one either. We're just gonna do it. Yo! The music just got very bad. Should I buy some chocolate? Yes, always, yes. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Nope. Oh, I have no idea what to do here. What shall we do? Maybe press on this one? Did we already talk about this? Oh yeah, we did.
Objection!
Y'all are coming with me, is that okay? I don't mind coming with you to buy chocolate. I can prove it. Oh, he saved us again. We can prove it. Oh wait, we do? Of course, and Prosecutor Gavin, I hope you understand. I'm ready to give you that proof. Oh, we just had to do it again. What did you say? I have proof of the disappearing envelope. I saw him writing a letter, I did.
Which was picked up by the mailman, I assume.
Of course, which means that envelope had a stamp on it.
A stamp? Huh.
This is what I told you guys last time. What do you do with a stamp? You lick it. Lick it. As we all know, stamps come with dried glue on the back. In order to use the glue, you have to wet it by licking the stamp. Lick the stamp. Bleh. Bleh. No one worth talking to actually licks stamps in this day and age. Well, people still do that. Even if you wanted to talk to him, you couldn't. He's dead after all. Okay, so he licked the stamp. But wait, how does that explain the atroquinine on the rim of the coffee mug? If he licked the back of a poisoned stamp, the poison would get on his tongue, yes? What would then happen if he put the coffee mug to his mouth, Those traces on the mug weren't the killer's doing. It was the other way around. Can't you get sick from that? From licking stamps? Can you? Really? I didn't know that. Can you get sick from licking stamps? The coffee mug didn't poison Mr. Mission. Mr. Mission poisoned the coffee mug himself. You can! Ooh, ew, yikes. That is not good.
Order, order, order. But that doesn't, does it?
Recall, if you would. Atroquinine is a slow-acting poison, yes? The poison entered his body when he put the stamp on that envelope. Oh, your mom told you could get sick from that because it happened to her? Really? Oh my gosh. I never knew. I had never gotten sick from a stamp, from licking a stamp. But, I mean, you don't really have to lick stamps anymore, I think. When you buy stamps now, they're stickers instead of like the dried glue. Stickers. Oh. I guess. But his time wasn't up until the very moment he touched his lips to that cup of joe. Everyone is surprised. The tension. The tension is here. Tension. Bling!
You have something to add, Mr. Brushel?
Uh-oh, his nose is picking up another scent. As I believe I mentioned earlier. Well, that's the thing, see? After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Misham sat there searching his desk drawer for something. Yes, a stamp, a so-called postage stamp, end quote. But you know, I don't seem to remember him ever finding one.
Maybe he just run out.
Incidentally, we searched the desk drawer at the scene of the crime. There were no stamps, not a single one.
That does pose a problem. How will you prove that the stamp was coated with poison?
Actually, I'm glad no other stamps were found. It makes proving the stamp he used was poison possible, because it was in the frame! Good show, good show. You can't even prove there was a stamp at the scene in the first place. Oh yeah, I can.
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say anyway. Where's your evidence that proves the existence of this poison stamp?
Tiny frame!
Well, that certainly is a cute little frame. And by little, I mean really little.
It was on the victim's desk, Your Honor. Quite empty, as you can see for yourself. I noticed that too during my inspection. So what? Apparently you weren't as observant as you should have been. You see, when you saw this frame, it was missing something quite important.
Missing something?
Yes, A pale bluish stain on the inside of the frame. A troquinine residue! Bum bum bum! What? Why wasn't I told about this? The frame is only 2 inches square. The face of the frame is even smaller. Maybe an inch wide at most. You aren't saying... I am saying that. Oh, but I am. Tell me, what fits in such a small frame? A commemorative stamp, perhaps?
Order, order, order.
That's all the judge has been saying. It's just like,
Order! The poison stamp was in this frame.
impossible.
Prosecutor Gavin.
Why would he put something like that on his desk? Don't tell me he had it there so he could commit suicide if the mood struck. You know, can I say something? I had a thought, see?
What, Mr. Broshaw? Please stop jittering around like that.
Everyone is so done with this guy. The victim was a forger, right? There's a lot of money in that line of work. Forger forges friends, makes enemies too, end quote. So the poison stamp might have been a murder weapon aimed at him! Bum bum bum. Ba-ba-bam. Oh, rich. That's rich. Leave the ridiculous flights of fancy to the Gewinner song's lyrics, please. Finally, something we agree on. The stamp was a murder weapon. Nonsense. Murder is a simple business. Who would go to such lengths? No one. Oh, I disagree. Come again? Recall, if you would, the victim's reclusive lifestyle. Drew Misham hid from the world. He avoided meetings. His only contact with the outside world was the mail.
The mail.
Now, if you wanted to kill someone you couldn't meet, but you knew read letters, a stamp would be the perfect weapon! Ridiculous! Where's your proof? I want proof! Show us evidence that this poison stamp was sent to him as a murder weapon. I might not have evidence per se, but things are finally starting to come together.
What is it, Apollo? Your fists are trembling.
I think I know what happened. I don't believe it, but I can see it. I think I know how Mr. Misham was killed.
Well, fill us in, Mr. Justice.
A certain piece of evidence points to the truth, Your Honor. I can show you how someone with the intent to kill sent Mr. Misham the stamp of death. The red envelope, because it says this. Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp. Bum bum bum. Meow. You startled me. Meow. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Is the cat here? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Here. Next to me. Wanting attention. Oh, you're on your back. So cute. I have to pet the kitty. That's the kitty. Pick up the kitty too. Come here. Say hi to the stream, kitty. Say hi to the stream. Cat doesn't want to say hi. Can you say hi to the stream? Meow. Okay. He said hi and now he's gone. Meow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, kitty.
Isn't this the envelope, the one from 7 years ago?
Think about the text of the letter again. Bum bum bum. There were 2 pages in the envelope. This is page 1.
And this is page 2.
And this is page 2. I want to draw your attention to one phrase in particular. Send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. But 3 days? I mean, he's a little late 7 years after. The enclosed stamp, Your Honor. In other words, if I have this straight, the stamp, poison, on the stamp, lick, lick, gasp, end quote. Now, what if he had done exactly as the letter asked?
He would sign the document, put it in the envelope, and put the stamp on it, right? And he would put it in his letterbox.
15 minutes wouldn't have elapsed between affixing the stamp and mailing the letter, but the clock started ticking, and when the time came, he drew his last breath. And the murder weapon would be taken away from the scene.
Quite conveniently, thanks to the postal system.
Bum, bum, bum. I called it. I called it last week, and I was right. I am so smart. Just kidding, just kidding. Such a splendid imagination you have, Hair Forehead. Let me confirm one thing with you, if I might. So, this poisoned stamp was inside this envelope from 7 years ago, yeah? Is that what you'd have us believe? Really?
Well...
Off juice, rubber goose, green moose, guava juice, giant snake, birthday cake, large fried chocolate shake! That's kind of what that quote sounds like, huh? Lick, lick, bye!
It is a little bit of a stretch, but there's a possibility.
Yes, a very small possibility. How small, I wonder? A poisoned stamp in this envelope? A stamp that then became the murder weapon? How do you intend to prove this seeming coincidence?
Well...
It was 7 years ago and we don't even know who sent the letter. And your answer is silence, I see. Very well. I move to... Who is saying this? Not nice to pick on the Fräulein Klavier. Whoa! Wait. What? What happened there? It was... No, that wasn't Emma. It was Kristoff. For a sec. What was Kristoff doing here? Sus. Is this case tied to Kristoff? Emma! Well, like my Kristoff Gavin impression? Did I sound like him? Don't quit your day job. Oh no! Why did she try to act like him?
Kitty.
No touching the hamster. The cat's interested in the hamster again. You're getting a back massage by your ferret? Lucky. Lucky, how nice.
Fritz. No.
Cat's looking at me like, you don't get to tell me what to do. Don't you have a crime scene to be looking after, Fräulein Detective? Someone had to come dig you all out of the mess you're making of this case. Mess? You know, none of this would happen if you just trusted in science a little more. You could find out if that stamp was in that envelope. Easy. Care to explain yourself, Fräulein Detective? Glare at me all you want, but science is on my side. It's on the residue, right? That's right, the poison detection spray! On the letter.
Produce the red envelope at once. You can open it on the authority of the court.
Oh, you have to leave, Junes. That's okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Hope you keep having fun with the game. I will. Thank you. I hope you have a good rest of the day or night. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you another time again. Bye-bye. Oh, yo, there it is. Hiya.
Well, would you look at that?
No mistaking it. That's atroquinine residue.
I don't believe it. A murder weapon from the past. Now, 7 years later, it bears its fangs at last.
What a nice rhyme. Absolutely outrageous. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a... Wait, it's the other way around. Now number 5. I never want to hear you say I want it that way. It's number 5. Number 5 killed my brother. Why didn't this murder take place 7 years ago? Well, there's one possibility. Maybe Mr. Misham figured it out.
Figured what out?
He realized that the person who sent that letter wanted him dead, so he sent his reply with a different stamp.
And put his decisive evidence in a frame.
You watched it yesterday? Really? I never watched the entirety of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but I watched that scene, obviously. Can you sing? I want it that way. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Tell me why.
You're still here.
Can I make a statement here on the record? I spark razor toothbrushel. Claim this scoop as mine. Your ferret keeps walking on your back. I'm guessing he's trying to say hello. Hello! What's the name of your ferret? What's your ferret called? So cute. Ferrets are so cute. Joe Misham killed in cold blood by sender of 7-year-old letter. End quote. No, maybe something more succinct or succinct. His name is Wenzel. Hi, Wenzel. Hi. Hello, John. And welcome to you too. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're playing our trusty Ace Attorney again. I think we're almost done with the trial, but it's going well. No, but maybe something more succinct or succinct? Star falls after 7-year delay. End quote. Bum bum.
Order, order, order. I see no room for further argument here. Though I admit this is all coming as quite a shock. To think that the murder weapon reached his mouth after 7 years. Stamp his ticket straight to the afterlife. End quote.
Uh-oh. I think the witness is a bad influence on our judge.
Ah! This is the end of trial music.
I see no need for further debate on this matter. The sender of that letter 7 years ago could hardly have been our defendant.
Apollo!
I think we just won! When you said his name, he squeaked. Ah, so cute! So cute, so cute. Oh, so cute. I wish I could see a picture. So cute.
Very well, this court finds the defendant.
Hurrah! Is this the bright future of our legal system?
Prosecutor Gavin?
A ticket to the afterlife from 7 years ago. Tickets for Gavinner's shows are invalid after 2 weeks.
But it doesn't make sense any other way.
It boggles my mind that so many people haven't noticed this. There's a fatal contradiction in Herr Forehead's claim. A contradiction! A poisoned stamp was placed in this envelope 7 years ago, whereupon it was framed until now. If that's the case, then why would Joe Misham have done what he did? Emma explained that he must have realized it was poisoned. Therein lies the rub. Now why would he take it then? 7 years ago, the forger Drew Misham sensed a trap and put the stamp in a frame. I do not debate this, but this begs the question. Why 7 years later did he use that stamp on the night of the murder? Surely you don't mean to suggest that Mr. Misham simply forgot? He put the murder weapon in a frame on his desk for 7 years and forgot? You expect us to believe he sprang the trap on himself? I sure hope not.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Well, I admit this is all quite shocking myself. It does seem highly unlikely that he would fall afoul of a trap that had been sitting on his desk for 7 years.
Apollo!
I don't think we're winning anymore. I'm glad to see we're all back in the real world now. Welcome back to reality. We've been waiting for you. He tries to act cool, but he's losing. Okay, then how do you explain the poison stamp that was in this envelope? The poison stamp? Where exactly is this poison stamp again? Have you brought it to court for us? I see no proof that such a thing ever existed. Oh, come on. Yeah, what about the residue? Oh, I agree. That does seem to be a troconine residue. But Herr Forehead, it's certainly no stamp. Yeah, but... Come on. Even if your precious poison stamp did exist, Drew Misham never would have used it. That is all.
No.
I believe we've come to a conclusion. Again.
Apollo, were we wrong the whole time?
I can't believe it. The poison traces match up. It can't be a coincidence.
I'd like to bring some closure to this issue sometime this year. Mr. Justice?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's review the facts and see where we stand.
Oh no! Oh no!
7 years ago, Drew Misham received a red envelope. There were traces of the poison atroquinine on the document inside that envelope. A similar trace was also found at the crime scene, on this tiny picture frame. The defense has indicated the possibility of a yellow envelope, an envelope that left the scene of the crime with a poison stamp on it.
Yes, but even if this envelope contained a poison stamp, and Drew Misham, knowing this, put it in a frame, he never would have used that stamp.
I'm afraid you're right, which means there is a fatal flaw in the defense's case.
I haven't been on the wrong track this whole time, I'm sure of it. The traces of atroquinine, the envelope, the frame, and Drew Misham's mysterious death, they're all connected somehow.
Well, Mr. Justice, do you have a conclusion for us?
The defense stands by its case, Your Honor. We've seen that the logical outcome of the evidence makes no sense, which means that one of our clues must be a fake. Oh, what? A fake clue? Fascinating! And if we find this fake, your wild fantasies will prove quite reasonable, yeah? The fake clue that's thrown us off the poison trail is none other than... It was a fraud! I think it's Drew Misham himself.
The victim was a fake clue? I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'll explain. We have an envelope, a frame, and a mug linked by poison. That all makes sense. What doesn't make sense is the victim himself. Congratulations, you've completely lost me. So the fake evidence is none other than the master of fake himself, the forger. It makes a good story, I'll give you that. The fake clue, fakes, forgeries...
I know that face! That's the I just had an idea face!
I don't know if I'm right, but I'm going with it anyway! Paint, 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 paint! What if our forger is the fake... What? Come again? Yeah, come again, Apollo? 7 years ago, our forger sniffed a trap and stepped aside. 7 years passed. Now the forger stumbles into that very same trap and dies. Why?
That's what I want to know.
Because the forger who was killed was a fake? Here we are again. The victim was a fake. One forger smelled the trap. One forger fell into the trap. That's 2 forgers, and one of them was a fake. Bruh. What?
Order, order, order.
So you're telling us that Drew Misham, the victim, was a fake? Well, if he was the fake, who was the real forger? You'd better not be claiming there was some kind of switcheroo.
I'm afraid you're going to have to back up your story. Mr. Justice, show us who the real Drew Mission was.
If Drew Mission wasn't the real forger, there's only one other person he could have been. Forger Drew Mission was himself a forgery. The real forger was... Farah? Oh no! Was it her? So she painted the forgeries! Oh no! Wait a minute. There can be only one explanation, really. The real identity of the forger known as Drew Misham is none other than his only daughter, Vera Misham.
Order, order, order! Mr. Justice, this is going out on a limb, even for you.
I kinda agree. I mean, Vera? A forger?
Let's consider it before you write it off entirely. If you look at the paintings in the studio, one fact becomes quite clear. Forgery had been taking place in that studio for quite some time. The forger wasn't caught in that trap 7 years ago. This can only mean that the one who was caught in the trap wasn't the forger.
Well, actually, that does make a certain kind of sense.
One more thing. Only 2 sets of fingerprints were found in the forger's studio. Drew Misham's and Vera Misham's. Uh-oh. If we know that Drew Misham wasn't the forger, that leaves only one possibility by process of elimination. The forger was Vera Misham. Well? Fascinating.
Vera Mission? You've been paying attention to the trial so far.
Let's just ask her and be done with it, shall we? Oh, he killed that! Yeah! Who are you? Who is the forger, Drew Misham? Uh-oh. Was that an expression of emotion I saw on her face? She's staring holes into Prosecutor Gavin's face. I'm used to being stared at by Fräuleins, believe me. Sheesh! A sheesh! Though they usually talk to me too. Tell us, were you the one who forged those works of art? I want to hurt him every time he does that guitar move. Why? I think it's fun. He's a musician at heart. Oh, she draws. Yes.
So, the forger Drew Misham was you?
Yes, it was me.
What? What?
What? Nani?
The cord was in an uproar and it wasn't coming down. We had to break for a 10-minute recess. Well, guys, that is it. Let me quickly check. I don't want to see who did it, but I want to check how many parts it has. Trial former, trial latter. Let's see. Okay. Did we lose? No, we did not lose. We're fine. We did not lose. They just had recess. trial ladder. It's gonna take quite some time. I'm afraid we'll have to save the second part of the trial for next week. I'm afraid we have to save it for next week. We didn't lose. But we'll save the trial part 2 for next week. And then after that, I think we're gonna pick up the pace a little. But let me move to my just chatting screen. We did well on this one. It took a little longer. If it didn't take so long, I might have done a little more. But it's also because we talked a lot about voices and stuff. So we talked a lot. We had a great time talking, right? So I had a good time anyway. Next time we finish the trial, this one, we do the second part of the trial, which is probably about just as long as this one. And then afterwards, I'm thinking of picking up the pace, doing it a bit quicker. But you really enjoyed it. You're happy you joined. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm glad you're enjoying your time. And thank you again, Hector, for your donation, for adding fuel to the spaceship. That was so kind of you. You really didn't have to. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for being here. I hope that you enjoyed the case 2 of the game. It's definitely among my favorite games. I'm really curious to see how this will unravel. It's a very weird case, and I can't wait to see what happens. So I can't wait for next week. We're playing it again on Sunday. Sunday is the usual Ace Attorney day, same time. Other than that, I've got a lot of exciting streams planned this upcoming week. We're playing a lot of exciting games. Next stream is going to be tomorrow. It's a bit of a weird time compared to the other times that I stream. I am going to stream again tomorrow at 4 p.m. my time. That's Central European Summer Time. That is morning for my friends on the east side of the world, on the west side of the world, and evening for my friends on the east side of the world. I wanted to check and see if that worked out well for you guys. So it will be 4 p.m. my time, Central European Summer Time. It will be on my schedule as well in the end screen and on Twitter in a bit. I'm going to be posting my schedule on Twitter right after stream. And we'll be playing the Stanley Parable tomorrow. I'm very, very excited about that. Stanley Parable, I've seen a few streams of it and I really wanted to play it myself. So I can't wait to play the Stanley Parable myself. And I hope you guys will enjoy that too. So we'll be playing that tomorrow, and then Tuesday is my day off from streaming for spaceship maintenance. And then on Wednesday and Thursday we will be streaming again. We're going to be streaming Valhalla and Death and Taxes again, which we streamed not yesterday but the day before, Friday. And there's some more exciting stuff happening. Of course, we're streaming Ace Attorney again next week on Sunday. Next week on Saturday, it's a 5-stream week. I've never done that before. It's going to be a 5-stream week. So I'm going to do 5 streams the upcoming week. That's going to be so busy and so much fun. And on Saturday, it's going to be another collab stream. We're going to do another collab. This time, I'm collabing again with Yuri, and we're going to play another set of escape rooms from Escape Simulator. So we're going to continue playing Escape Simulator because it was so much fun last time, and we're going to be playing it together again on Saturday. So I'm very much looking forward to that, but before that, I'm going to be streaming Stanley Parable tomorrow. And I hope to see you guys there. You're going to make the cookies and other stuff? Yeah, that's good. I'm going to get some rest and drink some water. Yes, I'm going to rest up my voice. Thank you guys again for coming. And until tomorrow, I will see you guys on the Twitches and on the Discords. And until then...